Oh, I was afraid that would happen. Yep. Ooh, thank heavens. Hey, what's up my fellow farmers? It's Naples and welcome back to New Frontier. So, as you can see, to my left and to my right, we have a very lovely germinated crop, which is corn that we have planted in the previous episode. Over here, growing, looking very nice. And over here as well. Lovely. So yeah, of course, as you know, needs lime. We're going to be doing that never. Only when the entire field needs lime, then we will include that as well. But that is probably never going to happen because, like I said in the previous episode, I'm going to be ending this series. And if I play my cards right, this will be the final episode. So I should keep the talking to a minimum because we have a few things to do. First things first, we gotta spread some more fertilizer because, yeah, the fertilizing stage is only at 50% and the yield bonus only at 77%. So we gotta increase that a little bit. And that is exactly what we are going to be doing right now. Here we go. Let's get started. Perfect. Covering the entire field. Well, the entire field. Okay. Let's start over. Okay. Perfect. We are going perfectly on the edge of the field. Yeah, not really. I'm not really sure what I wanted to say. Anyway, I wanted to say I'm not going out of bounds. I actually calculated the width of the spreader correctly this time. That's kind of what I wanted to say, but yeah, I don't know. I was lost for words for a second there. It happens to me sometimes. I'm sorry. English is not my native tongue, so bear with me. But yeah, here we go. We are spreading fertilizer. It's not consuming it extremely fast, but I'm not confident that we can do both fields with just one hopper load. It's only a tiny spreader anyway, only 650 liter capacity, so yeah, that's not really that humongous. So yeah, I think this will also be the start of the first little time lapse. We're going to be spreading some solid fertilizer on both of these fields. And the other jobs of today will be, well, not really this month, but this episode will be selling the wood, the planks, and, well, then probably the next job is going to be harvesting both of the cornfields. So yeah, anyway, well, let's get a time lapse started, and I will see you in just a minute. Alright, there we go. I think we are already almost finished with this field. It looked like we are going to be able to cover the middle piece in one pass, so we are. Perfect. I noticed I did miss a tiny strip. But is that really necessary? Well, let's do it. Why not? Oh, that was the wrong button. My bad. I wanted to check the map and I hit tab. I don't know why, but my bad. But yeah, here we go, coming up on the final piece. And then the field should be in perfect condition. Also, when I wanted to check this... Oh, for some reason it showed that it was pestered with weeds. But yeah, we have taken care of the weeds in the previous episode, so that shouldn't be possible. But yeah, look at that. I don't understand why the yield bonus is only 95%. We have done the mulching. Everything has been done. Fertilizing... rolling, so I don't know. Over here it's only 90%. I don't know what there else is to do. Maybe because I turned off field stones. I don't know. Maybe that's impacting the yield as well. I have no idea. Okay, that is odd. Anyway, that is the job done for today. So we're gonna be moving on to June. Like I said, I wanted to be selling the planks, and they should be best in June. So that is pretty decent. As you can see, we have got quite a load ready to be sold. Also, by the way, the sheep. I mentioned couple of times. I have no idea how the meadow works. The meadow was staying at 0 liters all the time. The only time we had meadow was the first time that I built a pen. And I don't know, the meadow is now back with a vengeance, so I have no idea. Previous year it was back and now it has fully grown again. So yeah, they are mainly feeding on the meadow. I moved this bill that they were feeding on previous year. And as you can see, we still have 3852 liters in it. But yeah, they now also have 4,743 liters of meadow. So I am not feeding them any more grass. They are just eating the meadow. So yeah, that is pretty excellent. But yeah, tractor, you can be switched off. Don't want to be wasting diesel. There we go. And, well, I think I'm gonna say goodnight. And I will see you in June. My bad. I was running over here to take a nap, but I forgot I saw something in sale that I want to buy. Look at this. That's a corn header that we need 60% off. That is amazing. So we're going to be buying that. Perfect. I'm going to leave it at the store for now, and we're going to be using it as soon as we need to harvest the corn. 70% off. Jeez Louise. I don't think I've ever seen a discount that high. We don't need it, but that is quite a good discount. Alright, anyway, I will see you in June. Alright, good morning. Welcome in June. So as you can see, the corn has moved on to the next growth stage. Yield bonus 85, yeah I know, because it needs lime. Okay, still 90%, I don't know. I have no idea what we have to do. The weeds are taken care of. Lime was done. I did the rolling. Mulching, as you can see, was done. Water is not necessary because it is in rice. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Let's continue. We need this little tractor. And we're going to be loading up all the wood. So the planks, the small pallets, they should be at their best. Let me double check. Oh, also, mustn't forget, soybeans, they should be at their best as well. Yeah, 35.54, man alive, very good. We're gonna keep that in the grain silo for now. Where's the planks? It's in alphabetic order. So, yeah, we can wait one more month, but I'm just gonna be selling it today. Why not? This shows an extreme increase, but as you can see, there's only a small increase, so we're going to be selling that as well. And the wooden beams, only also a small increase. The price is still pretty good. I'm just going to be selling everything. Since we're going to be ending the series soon, I think I will just sell everything. So first things first, I'm going to position this trailer over here, because otherwise I will forget, and then we will not get the best price for our soybeans. And that will be terrible. So, let's get this over here. A little bit in an awkward position like that, in the way. That way I will remember. So, we haven't done one in a while, so I think I'm going to be starting a little pallet loading, I want to say template, but time lapse. So, get ready for some more music, and I'll see you in just a minute. I think we are finally done. There were quite a few pellets more than I anticipated, or that I thought there would be, because man alive, they just kept on spawning in. But there we go, look at that load. Don't load a trailer like that in real life, please. For the love of everything that is holy, don't do that, because this is dangerous. Alright, here we go. So, let's go. That is quite a lot. 12 pallets of planks, 2 wooden beams and 8 pallets of long planks. Yeah, you would imagine this would be quite heavy, but for some reason in FS25 every pallet is 400 kilos. They did a better job at that in FS22, to be honest. There were pallets that were 1.1 tons or even heavier, so that is kind of odd. A pallet of wooden beams is 400 kilos, a pallet of wool is 400 kilos, so yeah, pretty strange. But yeah, we are going to be extremely filthy, stinking rich as soon as we have sold this entire load. So let's drive over to the sell point, which is going to be right there next to the farmer's market. Oh, I was afraid that would happen. Yep. Oh, thank heavens. That almost went terribly wrong. Jeez Louise. So, thank heavens we are here. And drive in the trigger carefully, slowly, and make sure everything is in. Now, let's be amazed. Oh, nice. 113,235 euros. Man alive. That is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, you can say that the sawmill is pretty OP. It's only 30,000, 35,000 to buy. And if you have a few trees on your land like we had, then it's, well, essentially game over, because it is extremely easy. So yeah, we are not ending the series prematurely. Well, maybe a little bit, because yeah, I did want to expand a little bit more. Wanted to buy that field, increase our field size, and buy some more land, more fields, more animals, but that is not going to happen, unfortunately. Like I said in the previous episode, I don't know why, but for some reason I am just not feeling it on this map. I noticed that as well when I'm editing my videos, the way I talk. I don't usually talk with a lot of emotion in my voice, I know that, but for some reason on this map it's even more terrible. I don't know, sometimes I sound like I want to jump off a bridge, which is not the case, because I do enjoy playing this game. But for some reason, yeah, like I said, this map is not doing it for me, so we're gonna be moving on to a new map. A bit different, a bit more live on the map, other people, other cars. So yeah, that hopefully will be a bit more interesting. But yeah, for now we're gonna continue. There we go, on to the next job. Let's give the sheep some water, there we go. Let's also give the greenhouse some water, because I know it can use a little bit. I have no idea if this is still running, by the way. Yeah, we still have 2,500-ish liters of wood, and that is the last of the wood that we are going to be putting in there, because we have chopped down all trees that we can chop down. I did read in the patch note that they fixed the weird collision on the map edges. So yeah, we may be able to cut down a few more trees, but yeah, like I said, we're going to be ending it, so we're not going to be doing that today. Oh, we need to refill, so we're going to be driving over to the pond that I created myself, which is over here. Maybe we can give the tractor a bit of a wash. Drive into the pond. Oh, don't drive. Oh, shit. I destroyed a stalk of corn. Only one. Thank heavens. But yeah, that was bad. But here we go. We can fill up. That's the wrong button. But yeah, this is the little pond that I made myself. And there wasn't a pond here, so yeah, instead of driving to the, I don't know, other edge of the map and spending over an hour just driving back and forth, I decided to create a little pond over here myself. Alright, perfect. There we go. So yeah, the wheels are a bit more clean. The tractor, not so much. But yeah, we're not going to be keeping you here for the refilling of the greenhouse. I'm going to do that on my own. And I will see you, well, with the next job, which is probably going to be the corn harvest. So I will see you in just a minute. You see what I mean? It's a good thing that I parked this trailer here, because I was going to park my tractor over there under the shed, and I noticed the trailer and I thought, why is that trailer there? Oh yeah, we need to sell the soybeans. God damn it, I almost forgot. So luckily we are still here. I didn't skip the month. So fill up with soybeans. 12,000-ish liters. I forgot how much it was in total. 12,364. Not bad. So close the cover and let's drive over to the sell point. Alright, here we are. Let's make some more money. It's not going to be as impressive as the wood. And yeah, we don't have that much soybeans. But it still should be pretty good. Look at that, 44,765. That is absolutely not bad at all. Very nice. Let me show you the price. I didn't even check myself. Soybeans. So yeah, still increasing, 36.21. Very good. It's almost 200 euros above the max price, so very nice. Alright, now I will see you probably when we are ready to harvest some corn. Alright, good morning, welcome in October. So finally the corn is ready to harvest. So I was just driving over to the store to pick up our corn header, and I got a small tip from the store manager. Apparently they have another one on sale, and that is a brand that we also have the combine of. John Deere, 62% off. So yeah, it is a waste of money. It's only 2 meters bigger, but yeah, since we're going to be ending it, it doesn't matter if I waste a little bit of money. So there we go, we have a bigger John Deere header. So we're going to be selling this one immediately. I haven't used it once, so yeah, that's a bit of a waste, but it is what it is. And let's drop it off over here. I know the combine is extremely loud. There we go. So I'm not even going to bother repairing it or repainting it. Which button is to sell? Backspace. There we go. I don't know what we paid for it. I think maybe it was the same. Yeah, that can hardly be. I don't know. You have to look back in the video what we paid for it. I have no idea. But here we go. We have a big John Deere header. Lovely. Let's get it attached. There we go. Perfect. And the good thing about this is you can fold it up so it's not extremely big. But yeah, as you can see over there in the distance, corn is ready to harvest. Straight ahead as well. For some reason, I've explained this before in an earlier video, previous episode, the rendering distance or the loading in distance is extremely short. I don't know why, or low. I already changed it to, I don't know, 200% or whatever, above 200%, I have no idea. But it's still pretty weird. As you can see, the greenhouse is also closed off. I don't know why that is. I don't care. It is what it is. Let's get started with the corn harvest, shall we? So let's lower and let's go. Ooh, look at that. Lovely corn going into the combine. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take that long, since we do have a pretty big header. I know the fields together are pretty big, but yeah, we will make quick work of this. Yeah, look at that. 1175 liters already from just this one pass. That is going to be quite a lot of corn, I think. So anyway, I think this is best done as a time lapse, so you know what's gonna happen. You can enjoy a little bit of music, and I will see you again in just a minute. Alright, for those of you that have been with the video for longer than 2 minutes, you noticed there's something different about our combine. Yes, that's right. I got tired of unloading every 5 meters, so I upgraded the grain tank to the biggest one that you can get. I also got the foldable pipe on the combine, so there we go. Lovely. We are finished. Not bad. Fold that bad boy up. Extend the auger pipe. So yeah, the pipe is a bit shorter. I think we had 7.8 meters. That was overkill. And we now have 5.9. There was also 6.9, but this is big enough. And we can fold it up, so that is absolutely amazing. But yeah, the grain tank capacity was only 7,000 liters, something like that. Yeah, 7,000 liters and a bit. And we have now upgraded the grain tank to the biggest one that you can get, and it now is 19,000 and something. So that is pretty good. Are we going to be able to fit everything in here? I think we are. Perfect. Lovely. But yeah, let me just show you. Fold up the auger pipe, or there we go. And then we can also fold up the combine. No, not that. Select the combine. There we go. Fold it up. And as you can see, there goes the auger pipe. So yeah, now we can just park the combine a bit more further back in the shed without having the pipe sticking through. So here we go. Look at that. Noise. Can we lower? Yes, we can. Perfect. Now look at that. Isn't that a nice snug fit? Okay, it's making a bit some weird noises, but look at that. That is perfect. All right, nice. Let's get everything unloaded in the silo and see how much corn we actually have. This should be pretty good. All right, here we go. The final bit is going in, and there we go. Let's see how much we have. Oh man alive. 47,785 liters. Not bad at all. Very nice. So, that's going to be it. I think we are done. So, in case you were wondering how much we're going to be making from all that corn, you can do the calculations. Best price 1,423 times 47,785, and then you get the amount. So it's going to be 4750. I don't know, maybe around 60,000, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. So yeah, pretty good haul. Anyway, that's going to be it for this series. We will be back very soon with a new map. I'm still setting it up, but I will begin recording very soon. For now, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you again very soon. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe as well. Until the next one, guys. Bye bye.